Okay, I'm about ready to address the elephant in the room here. And I want to talk to you. So many people have asked me different things of that nature. And I got up this morning to come do this. And the Spirit of God said, I want you to talk about this. I said, okay. When I told Kathy, she goes, ooh, she get a little nervous. I said, you ain't got to get nervous. St. John 16:13 follows this boy. Howbeit, when the Spirit of truth has come, he will guide you in all truth. I want to make this announcement. And hear me. Don't judge this thing yet. Hear me out. We are no longer on the network of Daystar. We went off, I think, George, if I'm not correct, he's behind the camera. The 22nd, 21st of December was our last program. Stop. Why? I know what you're thinking. Don't think. Pull that slate out. It was not because of what's going on at Daystar, the scandal or whatever people want to call it. It was not. Had nothing to do with that. I can't say that hard enough, effective enough. I like Joni Lamb. I like Doug Weiss. I like Susie. I like Jonathan. I knew them kids. I met them when they were little lambs. I like that granddaughter. I don't know what's happening. I'm shocked. And I don't think you do too. There's a lot of accusation in your window. It's going to eventually come out. And I asked the Lord about it. He said, that's my business. And I'll take care of it. I said, I'm yours to command. So it wasn't going off because of that. I didn't know that happened. Any other stuff was happening until, 2 weeks ago, 3 years ago, whenever it kind of came up, whatever. I took my program because of St. John 15, verse 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it, that he may bring forth more fruit. I do very well on Daystar, partners and everything. You don't want to cut something off that's doing well. That verse says, cut it, so it'll bear more fruit. I didn't want to do that at first. This happened about 6 months ago, 6 months ago. I just sitting in my study, and me and God had some great conversation about Reddit. I was going to just, just meditating on the word, just kind of thing. And he said, I want you to go off a Daystar. He said, remember when I told you I want you to go off a TBN? Oh, Lord. And I thought, well, Lord, what about my wonderful partners? He said, they will follow you. And I want to tell you something. When I went off a TBN, they didn't take me off. I went off. I grew by 30%. I said, and it's never stopped. Mm-hmm. Never. And all those years, I don't know how long I've been off TV now, but good while. Mm-hmm. Okay, now watch this. He said, I will do the same thing on Daystar as I did on TBN. Your partners will follow you. They will find you. I said, they're my extended family. Did I want to go up? No. Was it doing good? Yes. Well, do I have financial trouble? No. Look at me. You look at a one blessed puppy here. I am one blessed ministry, one blessed couple in terms of finances. That's why I get criticized so much, Do you know Jesus was blessed too? That's why they got mad when he ate a sandwich. You're nothing but a glutton. If he drank some of your wine, he never had a financial deficit. And Ephesians 5 verse 1 says, be ye therefore imitators of God and dear children. So I said, well, if he don't, I'm not. Now get ready for the church world. What do you think you are? Well, what this Bible said. So what he's done, he's purged that branch so it can bring it forth more fruit. Mm-hmm. Do you see what I'm saying? So now people want to know what I think about all that stuff. I don't think about it. I pray about it.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I just said? Because when you think about it, you open up your thought processes that anything come flying in by someone's innuendo, some this and that and all that kind of stuff. I pray about it. I don't doubt that Jonathan is a fine young man. Susie, fine young man. But I like Joni too. I've been knowing him all these years. And I met Doug Weiss, however you said that, many years ago in Colorado. Do you understand? I pray about that. I don't think about that. Because when you think about that, you get in the flesh on that kind of stuff. You begin to want to take sides. I pray about it. Now, if all this stuff happened the way some people say, if you live in Louisiana, you're going to jail. And if that molestation is true, I don't see how that can be in my mind, now I'm going to think for a second. How can any man want a child? What can a child do for an adult? You got a problem here. That's satanic. See what I'm saying? See, so, but instead of trying to think about that, I cut it off and I pray about it. And I pray this, Lord, work all this out. Heal everything that needs healing. Fix everything that needs fixed. And I know it, but the direct insult or direct access is Satan trying to destroy the body of Christ. Because if he can keep us all fighting each other, he don't have to fight us. Now, why do people make mistakes? Why they sin? They think about it instead of praying about it. That's a good statement, isn't it, Kathy?
It's very good.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, me and Kathy, I want to say it again. We did not pull our program because of that.
Yeah, the decision was made probably back in September at least, or even before we'd been thinking about it. But we didn't want to break contracts. We just decided we're just not going to renew it, and it just so the contract finished out. And now we're here in 2025 going into another direction. We're added daily TV on social media, so it's still a lot of
I want to finish your statement.
Outreach.
George, I want you to correct me. When the Lord told us to go off, we had contractual agreements that when we signed with them, that you have to honor. You see what I'm saying? And I think someone at Daystar called you back. Am I right, George? George is behind the camera, so I'm looking like this. And they said, are you having financial trouble or something like that? To that point, George, and they said something like that. I don't know how they said that. And I think you said, no, it ain't got anything to do with money.
And yes, that's right.
And no, it's just that the Lord is speaking to him. And that's St. John 15, verse 2. He purgeth it. Not that they're bad. No, he's just going to bear more fruit.